You log in. This is the first dashboard screen that you're going to see. Okay, so I'll get back to this later. Once I go through each of these sections on the bottom taskbar. So, first thing is contacts. This is where you can import all your contacts. Now, at this point in time, there are two ways you can do it. You can only import only your leads or your prospects to the app, or you can import everybody. And later, you can actually just categorize those as leaves. It's totally up to you. So, what I'll do is on my side, I'm going to do everything so that it's not a whole lot, but you should be able to do it in different ways. So, you have two options to import. One is from Phonebook, and the other one is from Excel. So, right now, I'm going to do it from Phonebook, and I'll show you also how to do it from Excel. So, from Phonebook, it's pretty straightforward. All I did was select, or I can do whatever I want. I select import, and it asks me, would you like to copy this to prospects category? Now, if you want to label it of this as prospect, then I would say yes. But if you are not sure and you want to later categorize these, then I will just say no for now. So let me do no for now. So now I got everything out here. I'll also show you how to do it from Excel. So all you got to do is have it. So first name, last name, phone number, and you can map whatever you got. So at this point in time, I believe I just have this. All right. So I just have this columns right now. I can map it to. So, if you have some of this, right now we don't have all of the fields, but these are the ones that you can map right now. Currently, all the columns you have in Excel may not be available to the map in this version. Now, once I hit import, it gives you the option whether you want to say phone book or not. I'm going to say no for now. Okay, so if there are any errors you're going to see, some of those invalids records are skip. But since all the records were valid, you were able to see in this case all 9 of them were imported. So if you look, I just created the name with the underscore import. Most of those are already there now. Okay, so now you got all of this. So let's look at the prospects tab. If you look at this, you got all those in all contacts. So this is the main entry point where you can bring in all the contacts. The second thing to look at is prospects category. So I want you to understand this prospects is the first entry point. So this is where your main leads resides. I could also rename this as leads, but right now we will just go with the name prospects. So now let's say if I want to import, there are two ways you can do it. You can do it in the contacts tab or the prospects tab, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's say I go here and then all I got to do is add prospects. So if I just keep all of those as prospects, let's say I did. And also this as prospects. I put all 4 and you should be seeing all 4s come in. Now you want to do it a faster way. You can always do it plus and do our existing contacts. And whichever you think of prospects. So I can do all or I can just do a few. And then I do import and you should have everything here. In the prospects category and can see the numbers that change. And you can also assign the same contact that is in the prospects to a different as before. So let's say I want to do it as clients and also a team, and I'll explain team later, but this is where you can see all of this right now. Keep in mind, one thing I didn't explain in the beginning is only if you are in network marketing that you are going to see the two categories called team and clients. Otherwise, you will not see it. Why? Because there is some, specific features that is not relevant to other industries, but it is only relevant for network marketing. For example, you can see show checklist, assign checklist, and on clients, you will see add product and view product. So So those are the things I'll get back to later. So let's get started here. One of the things you can do now that all of your contacts are here, so there are two major action items. You can either swipe left to add them to any groups, swipe left now. The other one was right swipe. So let's go to the prospects. I already got you. So you can actually add as many buckets as you want. So let's say here you want to create a new category. You can create a new category, let's say lukewarm, for an example, because they're not really excited. I just put lukewarm. And if I think that this category is not really needed, I don't really need this, I can just delete this prospect. Category, keep in mind when I just deleted the prospects category, it doesn't mean that I actually deleted the contacts. It is just categories that are deleted. You should have all your contacts in all contexts as well. And also you can drag as drops. So what I mean is you can actually, if you don't like the order, you can always put them in different orders as well, like this. You can just press it and get there. If you need some help, there is some help on the top as well. So that's about it for Prospects tab. Now let's go to Task tab. Now task, this is for you or for your team. So what I mean by that is sometimes, especially when you network in network marketing, you want to assign certain tasks to a person that is related to a person in your team. So you have the option to do that. But by default, it will be for you. So let's say it can save it that way as well. And you have a way to filter that by medium, high, or you can filter it all. Completed and not completed if it is completed. This will also show up in the dashboard for you. Because those are pending, it should roll up out here. But let's say you have somebody in your team. Do I have anybody in my team? Okay, so I don't have anybody in my team. So let me add one. Prospects in a team right now. So I have this toward a team as well. Now I go here, then I look for anything that is related to my team. So over here, so I have two of this. So now this is if there's any task related to Adam. Let's say Adam is a new business owner that joined our team and I need to actually train him or something. Then I would say, okay, train Adam how to use website. So you can do this. There is a simpler way to do it, and I will also explain that. So since we are already at task, maybe I can explain to you what checklist means as well. Now, this is something, a lot of times when you're in a network marketing industry, depending upon different groups and your company, you can have a preset list of things or onboarding checklist when somebody joins your team. So, for example, you could have somebody that gets started. You might have to do a demo for him. You might have to set up his virtual office in the website. You might have to get him information of session, a seminar. You might have to get him to the conference. So once you have 10 or 5 things you have to do for your team member, then a lot of times when you have a lot of team members, then it may just be hard for you to keep track of. So this will really help you to do that. So let's say I don't want to, that I have to set up 5 things that I have to do for Adam. Now, one way is I just keep doing it here. Let's say you can do it like that, right? So, or you can go over here in settings and then on settings, there's a default checklist section over here. Default checklist, and I can add all those here, quick 5. Let's say, so these are the things that I want to do for everybody. So now I have this, say, I have 2 people. Let's say I have 2 people on my team right now. I have already assigned a few things. So let's see if I can do this for Adam. So let's see what Adam has in his checklist right now. So Adam has these 3 things right now. And how about Adam Card? Let me see what he has. Okay, so Adam does not have anything right now. So what I can do is go to our team, and then I can just swipe left and say assign checklist if you go to Adam. So if you just swipe left and then see his checklist, then you should be able to see Adam's checklist now. So all of those are already there, pre-filled for him. So you can have the same set of checklists for everybody in your team, and you will be able to track them independently as well. So if you go to Adam, Adam has this. I can just now do that. Track things that are on board, things that have to be completed for my team members. So that's about it for tasks. It's fairly simple. So one thing I did not show for my clients, and I'll quickly explain that as I go on here. For the client, so let's say Adam is your client. Now, a lot of times you have a client who actually orders products from you on a regular basis. Now, you want to be able to just quickly show that, and so that it reminds you on a timely basis. So I can go here and look at products Adam has. So looks like he doesn't have anything. So what I can do, I can just add product from here. So I go to products and then I can add his product name. Now you have the products for him and it should show up over here. Okay, so that is all. You can actually just do it all for your clients as needed. One thing I want to explain, when you were on your trial period, you will get about 30 days as soon as you sign up for a premium version. However, if you want to extend it for 1 month, then you could always refer to this code. This invite code, you need to make sure you have this. And then you could share this code to your prospects or to your team member or anybody. And when they sign up using that code, they will also get an additional weeks on top of the 1 month free for premium. And you will get a whole another month of premium for free as well. So that's another way to extend your premium evaluation period if you just want to try around and, make sure that everything works for you. Like I said, this is not just for people in network marketing, but we did want to keep more options for people who are in that. But if anybody else with sales will also be able to leverage the same app. You do not have to be network market industry to build this. So let's say if you do this, it will be able to disable all the networking marketing related features for you. So it becomes a lot more simpler interface for you. For example, all the goal sections will go away and things like that. The other thing I want to explain is goals. Now, with this one, I added 12 prospects here. So that's what you're seeing here. So let's say you have a goal on what you really want to say. Let's say I want to add 30 people on my prospect list every month, and I want to book at least or show the plan 15 times. You should be able to do it from here.